Well, hello, everyone. This is Jessie Bowen with the Martial Arts Extraordinaire podcast and today press conference. We're letting you know about the upcoming event that's going to be happening in Atlantic City, and we have the man. And I call him the man because he's one of my mentors. I look at all the work that he does, and really try to seek his knowledge and how do you do it? How do you empower a community the size that he commands at the Action Martial Arts Hall of Honors? Today we have with us Sifu Alan Goldberg. Now, many of you, if you're like me, that is the event that you have to go to, and bam, you got this is an event. If you attend, if you don't attend but one event a year, then I'm going to, well, two. I'm going to recommend the Action Martial Arts and the Who's Who in the Martial Arts. Those are the two events I want to tell you about. But as you guys and ladies, as you can see here, beautiful awards, an amazing event. And this year, what makes everything really exciting, we're publishing through Elite Publications the sixth book. Wow, hard to believe, Sifu, that 6 years has passed us by, and we're still trying to do the same thing. And what is that? What is the same thing? It's trying to acknowledge the martial arts, the growth of the martial arts, the people in the martial arts, and how that we can make a difference in the world through our teaching. For many years, people have their legacy been lost, forgotten. And through the event, through our books, we're trying to work on to make sure that our inductees in this event, that they're not forgotten. And it's been an amazing journey that we've had chance to meet a lot of new and different martial artists. But, the Action Martial Arts, it brings communities together. I mean, it is an amazing event. They have over 1,000 people show up for dinner, but everyone has that same spirit. So, let's give a moment for people that may not know you to introduce yourself, and let's talk about one of the things that you do.
How you doing, guys? How was everyone? I hope doing fine. It's an honor to be here. Thank you, Jesse. Our event this year is a little later. It's a week later than usually. It's January 31st, February 1st and 2nd, which I love because it gives me a little more time. People may not know, but last year I had a little illness at the time. I was almost out of whack for 6 weeks, 7 weeks, but we came back strong. And that's another reason why we're doing the cover on Michael again, okay? Because I wasn't able to give it a fast shot. Let's just put it that way. I kind of feel that we left Mike down and not people that wanted to be in the book. Didn't have enough time to get on and push people and whatever it is. So this year we're doing the cover again. Again, folks, realize the book is not about Michael per se. Yes, there's a story, but it's about you. And Michael was like my brother. So I always look at it now as him looking over my shoulder and, keep pushing me and saying, Alan, keep going ahead. You're doing good, whatever. And, you had to love the guy if you knew him. So this is why we're doing the cover again. But again, the book is about everyone at the event, okay? Whether it's the smallest guy to the biggest guy. We want you in the book, and it's history. It's covering life. Michael made a lot of history in the martial art world, such as yourself, Jesse, now, myself, and other people out there that kind of make an imprint in what we do in the martial art world. I was speaking to someone this morning, and I said, people in the martial art world, but I realize there's so many good people out there, okay? And that's why we're on our 24th year, okay? We love what we do, and don't know how much longer, but we're going to be there again for one more year. And, it's a big event, just to give you a little idea. We have the Hall of Fame, which is on the Saturday night. But we also have 2 other days, plus the Saturday, a full expo trade show, which last year was a phenomenal crowd. I mean, that's not up for I didn't have enough time to work on that, but they came. The old saying is they build it and they come. And that's what happened last year. And I was very honored that was looking out and seeing just a sea of people coming in the door. We had close to 4,000 or 5,000 people walk through the door that weekend. So, it's a great event. And I just want to say a little something. There's a lot of guys that knock what Jesse and I do. Okay. Believe me, we don't get rich on this weekends that we do. Sometimes it costs us money. Sometimes it costs us a little more headache. Me and Jesse go to the same bar. You understand? But it's about getting together. It's about building a community bigger and better than it is. And if you come in with your ego, it's the wrong place. Don't come. Come to be part of the community. I meet these guys and they come, oh, I want to do a seminar. And I said, well, nobody does what I do. And then I go, oh, really? Okay. They were able to make a punch that no one else knew from the caveman days till now. But their thing is different. Well, we are from the same tree, just different branches. Okay. And we just want to be able to say, come and be part of what we do. Be a human being. Nobody walks on clouds here. Nobody. It's just a matter of us being there and enjoying each other's company while we have each other. Let's put it that way. I never thought Mike would, pass. He was a staple of my life. We spoke every week. So, enjoy the people you can while you have them.
Well, that's what legacy is about. Legacy is about the story. And we have to really realize, hey, let's not fool ourselves that, nothing is forever. But the things that we offer, the knowledge that we have, I'm telling people now, everything I know, if you want to know what I know, you can have it. I've taken on teaching some senior martial artists, all of my forms, because I don't own a school anymore, but my knowledge is still there. So how do you share it? And becoming an author or being in this book really helps you to build yourself in the community. And this is not about ego. It's about sharing. So when you're featured in the Action Martial Arts Hall of Honors book, you go back because your students want to know about you. You want to go back and share your award with them. You want to share your bio with them in the book. Each student in your school should have a copy of this book. Do a book signing and, do a pizza party. You bring a friend into the school and we're going to give them a signed copy of the book. And we've created a very specific marketing plan to help martial artists grow their schools by being featured in the book. So think about the book and your award as an opportunity to market, an opportunity to let people know in your community exactly who you are, what you've done. So it's that excellent opportunity to have a platform. So, if you receive this award and you just take it home and you put it on your shelf and you don't share it with your students, with your parents, with your community, that is a missed opportunity. So your value, just think about it, Sifu, when I met you, some time ago, and I first came to your event, if I hadn't gone to your event, I would have missed a great opportunity and then turn around to be blessed that we've had a working relationship, business relationship now for the past 6 years. But I would have missed that opportunity if I hadn't, came to your event. And not only with you, but, so many other martial artists I've been blessed to be able to meet around the world. So we're not just talking about in the U.S., our guys and friends over in Italy, in Spain, in Latin America. So we've had these great opportunities that would have been missed. So I would definitely recommend coming to this event if you're looking to have an experience and be able to meet some of the legends in the martial arts. This is the great time for you to do that. Plus, be able to have your biography, your history book. It's going to be in the Library of Congress. Schools and institutions are able to order this book and have in their libraries. You can give this book away into your community, to your barbershop where people will sit and want to know about the martial arts. There's so many things you can do by participating in this event, being featured in the book, and the enormous benefits and values that it will bring to you, personally. Sir, I know that, let's talk about in the beginning, because every event has a history part. Did you think that the event would be where it is today when you first launched?
No, something when I I first ran the event, we didn't have an expo trade show or anything like that. We had a few little seminars going on, but that was it. And it's grown into literally almost a 4-day event now. People come in on Thursday and they want to be there for Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and it's a great vacation. It's in one of the biggest, event places in East Coast, the Tropicana Hotel. So it's a great place to come. Give your wife a roll of quarters, and she's happy. You can do your thing, she can do what she wants. But it's a great place. It's a great event because I say we don't allow egos in the front door. I know you get it too, Jesse. People, oh, these guys are just doing it to making money. Well, I make a quarter an hour. Okay, if that with all the time.
You make more than I do.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's all about, and people don't realize. But if without these type of events, and there's a lot of great events out there. Some of them I don't agree with, okay, but that's their own direction. But there's some of them that are great that I love going to just, see people. But if you don't go, you're not part of that community. Facebook has done a lot for people, okay? But it's also just behind this keyboard. But when you can walk up and you get a guy like Bill Wallace or Dan Severin or Don the Dragon, Cynthia Rothrock, and shake their hand, sit down, have dinner, talk to these people, because they're very open. I mean, I've only had a couple of guys there that come as guests that were a little off kilter because they kind of thought the event should be just about them. They don't come anymore. Okay, they're not invited. But, we want everyone to be part of something. And a lot of the celebrities that come to our event look at that as that's what the weekend's about. They call it like a class reunion. And I mean, just in the last 2 weeks, I've had over 12 countries already contact us. Where as we speak, my secretary's out there putting things out there, doing things the right way, kind of putting emails out to people that last year were upset they missed the event. Okay. And they want to come back. They want to be part of what we do. Okay. So, it's exciting. I mean, just yesterday I sent out a letter to, Brazil, Israel, England, Germany. I can't even pronounce some of the names. Some countries I've never heard of, but that's what happens. And that's very much of an honor to me that people want to travel that far just to shake people's hands. I have 32 drinks lined up already that people want to buy me when I get there. I don't do it because I won't be straight enough to do it. But, I want to come buy you a drink. I want to, and I always say, well, I'm the guy running by that you just got to grab and say hello to because I'm running all weekend long. And, I give credit to a lot of people out there that run these events. If you got to put it out, there was just a nice event they had up in Massachusetts this weekend. Mm-hmm. Very nice. I heard it was a nice event. That's great. People want to be part of something. Well, guess what? No one is robbing you. No one is forcing you to come. Come and be part of a community. That's what it's all about. And that's what the book is about. Because after the weekend's over, they got a book that tells them about the community.
Well, that's really what we really want to do. And I think that, your event gives Elite Publications that opportunity because we're all about legacy. We're all about preserving, the legacy. When we started back here 10 years ago, we just we did the first book, Who's Who in the Martial Arts, just to give tribute to my martial arts instructor. It was never scheduled to be a second book, and as you said, we've been able to build our base around the world. And it's really part of coming to your event. We have friends in Australia that we publish for, but we actually met them at your event. Mm-hmm. So this is a great, opportunity to meet people, to be able to expand your relationships with other people. And plus, remember, your legacy in the martial arts. Don't have your story untold by you. Who are you? I mean, back in the day, the martial arts magazines, we knew people because, there were so many magazines out there and they covered different events and different things. And we have a few out there now. I know, Sifu, you had the Action Martial Arts magazine, which was a very popular magazine and still going today.
Well,
and so,
just
ahead,
said, pushing there, we were actually relaunching it. It'd be maybe once a year, twice a year, possibly. We're coming out with this new issue. I'm not even taking care of it. Thank God. It's a killer. Okay, but I have a whole group of people that are working on it right now. I could get the okay everything, but publication is a lot different. Putting something in someone's hands a lot different. Okay, excuse the language, but when I go to the bathroom, I don't want to sit there with a computer on my lap. I want something that I could read and put in my hand. So, martial arts are old fashioned. A lot of people, they want to have that piece of something in their hand, Sorry.
Yeah, well, no, this is great. Everyone, we're really reaching out today and announcing, the second edition of this particular magazine with Michael on the cover. And it's not, and as Sifu was saying, it's not about Michael. He is a feature in there, but it's about all the other martial artists that's coming to this event. You're marking your place of coming to this event, being published as a part of the book. And then you say, well, how do I get involved? Well, you can go to the Action Martial Arts website, and there's a link there for the book. You can click on that link and it'll take you over to the Action Martial Arts World History Book page, and you can enter from there, or you can just type in www.actionmartialartshistorybook.com. And so you can enter there, get information. You can also reach me. Hey, my text number is 919-618-8075. You can also go to elitepublications.org. So if you're interested about having a book published, or you've got a project you're working on for 2025. Now, this is a great opportunity to kick off your 2025 year. Number one, to be recognized, at the Action Martial Arts Hall of Honors, but also to kick off the year as being a published, author or co-author. And that's what we've started doing with the books, is turn them into marketing tools for you. So it's a great way to kick off a positive 2025 with your personal achievements, sharing in your community. Again, go to the website, get registered today, be a part of this a phenomenal event. Now, this is book number 6. You can actually go to our Action Martial Arts Hall of Honors history book page, and you can order all 6 copies of this book. So remember, take advantage of it now. Sifu, any last words from you?
Yeah, I mean, what you just said, take advantage of it now. Even if you just want to talk a little more and find out more from Jesse, give him a call, text him, he'll get back to you. And the honest thing is, guys, we are only put on this earth for a short amount of time. Make sure people know about it. You're out
and
there.
I agree.
And you also, the thing I want to say, you don't have to be a grandmaster to be in the book. You're a first, second dan. You may have history. I know guys that are, 60 years old, are only second dans because they never wanted to go for more rank. But guess what? They have some stories to tell. So, that's important to remember too. You get a chance, make your contact.
All right, everyone has a story. You just have to get it out. So remember, take advantage of this, and we're going to see you in Atlantic City.
Yes, sir.